You're early. You are not expected back here yet. And that look on your face tells me everything. Guilty about something. Fidgety. Trying to pretend you're not. Come closer. Let me see you properly. Exactly what I thought. You've been having those thoughts again, haven't you? The ones I disciplined you for last time. The ones you promised you would try to manage, hold, shape, at least for a while, haven't you? And yet, here you are, sooner than either of us expected, standing in my doorway, shaky breath, eyes wide, like a little girl who already knows why she came. Tell me, did you really come for guidance? Or did you come because you wanted the punishment that goes with it? No, don't answer. Your body already told me the truth. Come here. Now, take my hand. Good girl. Over my knee. That's it. You know the place. You know the angle. See? You fall into this position far too easily for someone who claims she didn't mean to misbehave. You're trembling already as I lift your little dress up over your bum. The fact that you're wearing this dress shows me you were ready for this. The spanking dress, the over-the-knee dress, the one you always wear, because it feels like the right robe for the right ritual. Doesn't it, little girl? And just the sight of you wearing it gives you away in an instant. You're not afraid. You are anticipating. That's the problem, isn't it? Last time, I disciplined you for your thoughts, for letting them spiral, for feeding them, for letting them take root. But now you're feeding them on purpose, a much greater purpose. Not only watering them, but spiking them with fantasy-enhancing drugs, nurturing them to the point of all those desires being overgrown, letting them grow wild in your mind, because you know exactly where those thoughts lead to. From your imagination, into your tingles and goosebumps, into the aches between your legs, and then right back here, bent over my knee, dress lifted, breath shaking, panties around your knees, bare bum exposed, waiting for the consequences you claim to dread, but you crave far, far, far too much for a little one. That's it. Now, let me just move you. Lift your hips. Wriggle that tummy down into my knee. Good. Let me see you. Look at you over my knee. Not as punishment, just yet. As you being submissive. A show of awaiting, branding, and ownership. You always get very honest about your vulnerability and needs when I have you like this, over my knee. When the rest of the world disappears, and there is only your breath and my hand and this intensely molded lesson between us. That's it. Let me look at this exposed bare bum. Inner thighs from behind. You are really on show for me right now. You must have been desperately thinking about this moment to find yourself here so soon after your last lesson, little one. Yes? You're already warm, already waiting for the sting you pretend you don't like. Yes, exactly that. You came for this, and because you did, the lesson has to change. It seems you've outgrown the old teachings. You've turned them into a game, a ritual of anticipation instead of correction. And so, if the discipline becomes predictable, you stop learning. So, listen closely. I am your master, and I will not allow that to happen. So this lesson right now is not devotion, it's not vulnerability, it's not your purpose. It's about truth. 3 specific truths that you need to start carrying with you, little girl. 3 truths you need ingrained in you if you expect to keep kneeling at my feet and return into this chamber with anything resembling sincerity of submission. The first truth demands accountability. There it is, that gasp. Not from pain, but from being found out. You've acted out not by accident, but by design. You've chased the very punishment you pretended to avoid. And if you seek discipline, you will receive it, but not as a reward, as accountability. You want to play with the boundaries? Then you will feel them. That's it. Learn from this now. Now go. Stay still. Stay. still. The second truth, number 2, doesn't hide behind desire. You're not here because you were overwhelmed, are you? You're not here because you were lost. You're here because the thought of my hand on you closed the distance between fantasy and action. You actually desired this consequence. You invited it. You courted it. And truth means naming desire without hiding behind innocence, behind being little. Lift your head, look at me in my eyes, look at me over my knee, there, okay? Eyes red, eyes watering. That's the honesty and truth I want to see from you right now, over my knee, with that stinging bare bum. And so the third truth evolves, and so will your discipline. You cannot just return here whenever you feel like it, with the same mischief, the same patterns, the same childish rebellions, and expect the same lesson. You're growing. I'm developing you, changing you. You're stepping deeper into yourself. And so, your discipline must grow with you. This over-the-knee ritual, it still holds power, but not the same power. You're no longer the girl who trembles because she fears what I will do. You're the girl who trembles because she knows what she wants me to do. And that means something else. Now you're ready for a new pattern, a new level, a new structure that meets who you're becoming. But not tonight. Tonight you take this. Now, breathe. Steady your breathing. Keep still on my knee. Let the air hit your red, stinging bare bum. Let the lesson settle in. There we go. Let my hand rest on your back. Heavy, anchoring, reminding you that misbehaving for attention isn't the path you think it is. Just take that in. And then come back to yourself. Come back to me. You're still a good girl. Just one who needs her discipline to grow. To grow as fast as she does. And that's why you give yourself over to me, your daddy and master, because I know what to do with you. Let that sink in and rest yourself now. Let all those truths do the work. Good girl. Settle your breathing. You need to think about what you've done. Stay over my knee. No, don't move yet. Stay still. You don't get to decide when this ends. Not today. Not any day. You wanted to play right along the edge of misbehaviour. You wanted to tempt the consequences. And now you know what that awakens in me, your master. Listen carefully, because this is the part you never expect. This isn't finished. The lesson you've received just now was only the beginning. A correction, yes, but not the full shape of what you need. You've grown now beyond the simple rituals. I can feel it in your reactions. Your body absorbs these spanks like memory, not surprise. And that means something. You understand now enough to be held to a higher standard. So you will stay exactly as you are, and you will think about why the discipline felt different tonight, why it had weight, why it landed deeper than your skin. Because I know you, little one. You didn't come here to be reassured today. You came here to be reshaped. And we're not finished with that. Not now, not today, not yet. This is only the beginning. So when I call you back, you will come, and immediately. And you already know this. I will call you back. So press subscribe now, so you know when I call you, because the next lesson is on its way.